Good morning yet again to all my beautiful shooters out there in YouTube land. How are you doing today? Nice rainy morning here in South Georgia. Figured I'd jump online and harass you guys for a few minutes. What is everyone up to? Welcome into the chat. I appreciate everybody stopping in. Feel free to drop a comment, double tap them screens, go check out the content, and sub to the channel. Welcome in. Just random topics this morning. U.S. Trump appointed U.S. Supreme Court Judge states as he shoots down Trump's request to bring in National Guard troops to Oregon. Trump appointed Supreme Court judge states we live in a constitutional time, not a martial law. What is up, Liam? How are you doing? No, I didn't get it, Liam. I told you that yesterday, bro. I did not get it. But before anybody comes in, can you hear me? What is up, Mango? How are you doing, Mango? Double tap them screens, even though it's telling me there ain't nobody in here. Paul Wick, what is up? I am back live. Gotcha. Okay, I got it, Liam. I got it. Yeah, you fell asleep. I ended up ending it because my grandbaby wanted um breakfast. Not to mention there was some other stuff going on in my chat, which reminds me, Paul, you're a moderator, and I'm gonna say it like this, bro. I don't care who it is. If they start using abusive language towards somebody, remove them. I don't care who it is, and I'll tell you about it in Insta later. But if they start calling people insults and shit like that, and they're being serious, take them out of the room. I'll get into it here in a little bit. It doesn't matter what state it's from, bro. I can call it from my WhatsApp number. I can call it from my regular phone number. It doesn't matter. It'll still go through. I've had several lives here lately interrupted with negativity, and I'm just not. I'm not talking about you, Paul. I mean, Liam. I'm talking Paul for a second. I've had. Uh, we're gonna have to talk, Paul. How's it going, Brookside? You was coyote hunting. Did you get any yotes? Did you get any yotes? I'll insta on what I want to say, Paul, here in a few minutes, but you'll hear me repeat it again once everybody comes in, because I didn't like the way the end of my live was going. I've had several lives messed up here lately because of negativity, and I've had enough of it. It's just that we here to have a good time, and if you got a different opinion, you got a different opinion. You ain't got to call people idiots and call them weird and strange and shit like that. I don't care, what it is. Um, I let younger people come in my chats because I want to teach young people about firearms and firearm safety. You don't like that, roll on to the next chat. You know what I'm saying? Um, Sup, fellas, Wiki says. If it wasn't for the older people taking up time with me, I wouldn't have half the knowledge I got today. I thank God I had older people take up time with me. Yep, You got it. Uh, and then I was talking to Serafina on Insta, back and forth chatting. I set my damn phone down, walked in there to cook the breakfast, and I'd be damned if it didn't call her like 5, 6, 7 times back to back to back just by setting the phone down. I was like, oops, my bad. What up, John Wanks? I saw that CZ. Boy, that joker runs flat. Good God, that thing runs flat. Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, see, I already marked my stuff 18 and older. I do that so they don't hit me with these strikes. You know what I'm saying? So I mark my stuff not for kids, adults only. So if they still get in, then it is what it is on that. I mean, we talking firearms. We ain't talking about trying to be lovers or nothing. You know what I'm saying? CZs are monsters. Just join the CZ club. Hey, I'm telling you, I can't wait to go get mine. Now that my permit's back with the correct address, I'm gonna drive my ass to 4 hours and pick it up. What's up, Bear? How's it going, brother? I threw a little something up, man, just to go live for a few minutes. I had to cut my live short earlier today. My grandbaby wanted breakfast, and Papa had to go cook for her. That's our little Saturday and Sunday morning thing. She'll come in and tell me she's hungry. Then I just went to the store to get my Red Bull. My wife had to call me and said, the same grandbaby come up to her and says, is anybody going to the store today? She said, your papa just left. She says, well, I want some Cool Ranch Doritos. Yeah, it's got to be up to parents. You know, that's what I'm saying. I mark mine to cover my butt. Orange Smoke, what's up? I go ahead and put my stuff, and I think that's what's messing with our views, because if you don't mark it, you get a shit ton of views. But I seen something on there one time, if you don't mark it, it don't let you have comments. So I don't know. I've just always put my stuff above 18. Um, just chilling, yes sir. I went and got my refills, guys, the Sea Blue edition. Red Bull got to give me a sponsorship eventually. Damn, I drink enough of them. I think I personally keep their stocks at peak prices. Just me alone. I know the Red Bull man told me at my little corner store he used to only deliver a half a case of these Red Bulls to the store. He now delivers 4 cases of these a week. Yeah, that's pretty much me taking them out. Me and them Red Bulls. That's what I'm saying, Brookside. I'm already gonna be embalmed when I pass away. I'm gonna be embalmed with Red Bull. I'm already pickled. Yep, yep. I got you there, brother. I know what you're saying. Mine's more not the age. Mine's about talking to adults any kind of way. That's what made me mad this morning. When the insults start flying, bruh, it's one thing for a troll. But when it's a regular that's in here every day and you're insulting another regular that's in here every day, I didn't like that, bruh. I wish Black Rifle would give me a deal. Hell yeah. Now, I don't drink coffee, but that Black Rifle coffee, I can mess with it a little. Lunchbox was energy drinks and ibuprofen. See, I can't orange smoke. I can't have no ibuprofen. My doctor will fight me literally. Now, I don't mess with no illegal substances, so don't take what I'm fixing to say wrong. But I could have marijuana in my system. and go to my doctor and would catch less shit than if I have ibuprofen, Tylenol, or Aleve, which is naproxen. If I have naproxen sodium in my system, Tylenol, or ibuprofen, you'd think I had crack or something because my doctor will raise hell. My doctor, yeah, I hear you, Paul. We'll get on that later, though, bro. I was just telling you because you one of my main mods because you always here. I just don't want people being abusive to one another because that's once again that goes against the YouTube guidelines. That could get our channel pulled and everything else. You know, if you just disagree with somebody, you disagree with them, but don't make it to where it could get the channel pulled. Anything that has to pass through the ventricles, yes, sir. But yeah, no. Being that I'm still, even though I'm not a kidney patient anymore, when my diabetes was so bad and it was untreated, my kidneys were in failure. So that'll always put me as a kidney patient. And so Tylenol, ibuprofen, and naproxen sodium, which is Aleve, are three worst things for your stomach, your kidneys, and your liver. That's why some of the medicines y'all see me showing every now and then, that's why I get stuff like that, is because it don't have the Tylenol and all that crap in it. Gonna start a diet this winter. It's gonna suck. Bro, let me tell you something, Orange Smoke. You'd be amazed at just a few things that you cut out that would make you lose weight instantly. One thing that you could do is drink more water. Water, period, will automatically, and it don't seem like it should, but just drinking water will make you lose weight a lot faster than some of your diets by drinking more water because it flushes your system. You was pre-diabetic, yeah. See, I was back down to pre-diabetic numbers, and then they took one of the medicines I take off the shelf, and when they done that, it put me back up to a 10 on the A1C, and then they put me on the shot, and then it was a long-ass, 2-year period, and I finally got it back down to a 7, and then they messed up the medicine again. I went up to a 17, and now I'm on my way back down. If they'd leave my medicine alone, I might actually be able to beat this. Aloe vera is good. Turmeric is something else that I swear by. Turmeric's a good anti-inflammatory, plus it has a lot of other medicinal uses, and I cook, almost everything I cook's got a little bit of turmeric in it. My body is already broken from work. I gotta try something to make it easier. Yes, sir. I get it. I get it, bro. My body is tore up, bro. Broken bones. I have to have injections in my spine. I go every couple of years to get 28 injections done in my spine so I can keep walking. I mean, there's all kind of stuff wrong with me. I compressed my spine a half an inch by falling 17 feet. And what it was, I was up on a ladder wiring up a light. I was an electrician. And the guy cut our lock. Cut our lock off of our panel box. And he turned on the wrong breaker. I had the neutral wire and the ground wire in between my fingers. And when he turned my breaker on, it lit me up and I snatched back, not thinking, hey, stupid, you're on a ladder. So 17 feet to the ground, fell right on my head. That broke 2 bones in my neck, compressed my spine half an inch. Yeah, I'm type 2. I'm type 2 and I'm on, let's see, I'm on 1, 2, 3 pills and 1 shot. So I got a once a week shot now and 3 pills a day. Just for diabetes. I'm on Invocana, listen to me. Invocana. Oh, shit. My mind went blank. The damn shot, Ozempic. I'm on Ozempic once a week. And then naturally metformin. And then like 2 other sugar medicines. And not giving up the caffeine, nicotine, and hate. That's what I'm saying, bro. I run off of caffeine and nicotine. I've gave up almost everything else you could think of in my life. I'm keeping my nicotine and my caffeine, and eventually I'll give up the nicotine when it's time. But I gotta have something, man. Something gotta get me by. On live before you went live, Mel and Steve are cool people. Yeah, bro. I I pretty much live as a vegan. No shit. Um, I don't eat a whole lot of meat. I do eat meat, but I don't. I eat more vegetables than I do meat. I live off salads, stuff like squash, broccoli. I eat more vegetables than I do meat. Crashed a lot of my first time. Oh yeah, I've done a lot of stupid shit, man. Jumping off 3-story buildings. Um, Good lord. And the bad part, everybody told me, you gonna feel that when you get about 40. You gonna feel that. Boy, they never lied. Boy, they never lied, especially on rainy days. I used to think them old people was crazy when they'd say, "Oh, it's gonna rain. I can feel it in my bones." Hell no, they telling the truth, every damn bit of it. Been looking at lettuce like it's canted. Orange smoke. Racing four wheelers and motos is so much fun. It is fun. It is fun. Hey, um, up the embankments of the interstate, we got steep embankments. We used to ride them four wheelers up. Never would fail. I'd always choke mine up right almost to the top, and me and the four wheeler would roll right back down the hill. Like tumble. You're 28. You already feel it. I'm telling you, bro. If you broke any bones, if you've had any kind of bone damage, when the rain comes and that barometer starts to change, you can feel that shit. Oh, it's a lot of fun when you're younger. Hell, it's fun now. I still do stupid shit. Like, look, I shit y'all not. There's the remnants of the blister where I lit the cigarette on my burning finger the other day. I set my finger on fire and leaned down and lit the cigarette and then put the fire out. Bruce says I'm way older than that and I still feel amazing and done lots of stupid type shit. Yeah, Bruce, you're fucking Superman though. You don't fucking count. Bruce, you king dingaling. You're indestructible. Oh, don't get it twisted now. I still get out there and run 17 hours a day, no problem, bro. The other day, everybody's using skid steers to move all them logs and shit. I'm sitting there grabbing them, pulling them with my hands. I mean, I still get out there and outwork 90% of the people, but it hurts like hell. Yep, your right knee has plates in it. There's that, Bruce says. Oh, I've had all kind of shit happen. I'm gonna swap the camera for a minute and show y'all something. Dead ass, bros. Where most of y'all have a chest plate, watch this shit. Look at that. I got a big ass hole right there. That's a steering wheel when I was 17 years old. All that got busted. So that is a no longer a chest plate. New shorts this AM. The sun coming up over the Pacific. I saw the one. I think what I saw was you were watching J Dog on live. Is what I think I was seeing, and it said something about you being on the Pacific Coast Highway, and that's somewhere I've always wanted to go drive. Man, I've always been told by people at some point in my life I need to go drive that Pacific Coast Highway. Finish your biology project. All right, bro. Get that work done. Be somebody in life. That's all I can tell you on that. Get that education and keep striving. I bet it does because they say that's a beautiful sight going up through the Pacific Coast Highway and also driving up through what's that, the redwoods. They said when you drive up through the redwoods and drive through the trees, that's a beautiful sight. And that's one place I've never been. I still got the Pacific Coast Highway and the Grand Canyon, and that's the two places I want to go the most. I've done seen Niagara Falls and places like that. I want to go out west now. Posted a lot since then. Gotcha. I know I've been able to catch Ken's lives, but I haven't been seeing you go live, Bruce. Yeah, I want to see the redwoods. Lived in the redwoods for 15 years in another life. I bet it was beautiful, Bruce. See, that's me, man. I love landscapes. Period. And being that I live on the Atlantic Ocean, naturally I love ocean views. But I want to go see the Pacific. I've gotten as far out as Wichita, Kansas, Great Falls, Montana, um, Las Vegas, but I've never made it to Cali. Yep, yep. The trees in the mountains in New Mexico setting records here the last couple of days. No hunting again today. It's like 40-mile-an-hour winds, supposed to cool back down in normal this week. Damn. We got a rainy day today, but it's nothing major. They say we got a storm out there brewing, but it looks, if looking at the tidal charts, it's going to turn to. Yeah, I've been posting shorts. Montana's beautiful week. Yeah, I don't know why I have to look each of your names up to find your shorts. It's not, my feed is not showing me none of my people that I'm sub to. It's not showing me any of their stuff. I'm getting like TikTok shit, like people dancing and nobody that I'm sub to. I thought your shorts feed was like shit that you watch and people you sub to, but I'm getting none of that. I'm in Texas, but I decided to live anywhere else since it's a toss up between Arizona and Nevada. I like dry weather and cool nights. Yeah, I got you on that, bro. Godfather, what's up? Well, me, I prefer to live up in the mountains, and I've told y'all that I'm going to retire on a mountainside some damn where as soon as my wife retires. But South Georgia has always been home. I've been plenty of places, but I always end up here. And I tell people 29 years ago, almost 29 years ago, I met my wife, and she won't let me go no damn where else. But I'm eventually going to talk her into going somewhere else. Detail in the building, Bruce, always fascinates me from the 1400s. All that, never seen it personally. Yep. Brothers, be sure to drop y'all's handles so people can sub to y'all. Also, new people that come in, as they come in, we can tell them to sub to y'all. Be sure to drop y'all's handles. Type shit. Let's see. GPS went goofy driving back from Florida a few years ago. Yeah, you probably on I-95 then. Constitutional state martial law. I'll start giving a shit when it doesn't have to pay taxes. I hear you, bro. I hear you. Nah, but that is something that I've talked about before and touched on. I don't like people declaring martial law. I was I was in New Orleans during the aftermath of Katrina. I saw a lot of shit go on, and then here being here in the South, and we have hurricanes all the time, and they bring the National Guard in, and they lock us out of our own areas. I don't like to see martial law declared. Um, Too much can go wrong. Too much power is taken away and given to the other people when martial law is declared. So I do not like martial law. Adding on about 5 hours to the drive. Yeah, it's according to where you're headed. That's like when I was going out to Texas. If I would have went up to North Georgia and went across 75, it would have added 5 hours to the trip when I just dropped down to Tallahassee and jumped on I-10, even though I-10 sucks. That's the longest damn bumpy ass road I've ever seen in my life. Doing good, Simba. That's the kids playing, Jack. Don't start you barking. That's the kids playing. 23-hour drive. I knew it was. I took a Greyhound, the longest I've ever been on a bus. I took a Greyhound out to Great Falls, Montana, and out to let's see, that was 36 hours, 36 or 42 hours. I can't remember. The sound dispersed tanks, yeah. Look at that pretty coating. That's a pretty coating on that rifle right there. And the woodwork, look at the grain. Before we could move out there, it ended up being a blessing. Yeah, it done a lot of damage. It done a lot of damage. Great Falls is a cold ass place in the winter, I can tell you that. We did a Marriott swimming pool because that's what I done was restore swimming pools at that time. We done a Marriott swimming pool. We had to build a tent over it and run them jet heaters in there so the fiberglass would set. Get them level 4 plates, people. Yeah, no shit, right? I have to get something. The world's going stupid everywhere. I was out in St. Louis when all that happened. It was scared being on that base without a firearm. Yeah, bro, I ain't going nowhere without a firearm. Period. Period. If they say no firearms, I go somewhere else. You gonna catch hell finding Papa not strapped. I can tell you that much. And I ain't saying they won't get me, but damn it, you gonna find who got me. I'm gonna leave a mark somewhere. Simba says, I got everything I need. Me too, right here at the house. That's like everybody talks about bugging out. I'm not going to bug out. Loaded wheel gun. Get some. Yes, sir. Man, lay your stupid ass down and get off my shoulder. You ain't no parrot. You're a bulldog. Lay down. Lay down. Don't owe me with your growling. 22 lever and 12 gauge. Oh, yes, sir. That is the Henry 22 lever, the 357 605 Taurus Protector Poly, and a 12 gauge Citadel Boss AR style shotgun. I just grabbed what I grabbed and threw it up on the damn screen, Jeff. Actually, but the Henry though, that was my father-in-law's. That's the one I had custom Cerakoted, had the woodwork done on it. I've got about 1,500 cheeseburgers in the internals, the wood, and the Cerakote. And then I've got plaques coming for each side of the buttstock. It's in memory of my father-in-law that passed away. A third of people I was dependent at the time couldn't carry her. Yeah, I got you, bro. I got you, Wick. Yeah, that's a different story though. That's when you're in the military and you got to do what you're told to do. That dog's famous and don't even know. I know he'd be raising hell, man. He's my boy though. He's right here on point, standing guard right now. Jack, tell him, tell him what you want to tell him. You gonna say bing bop boom 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 bam too? Get out my face, homie. He's always right here. I mean, literally. Your pit bull is your profile picture. Yeah, yeah. Jack's something, man. I found him hanging in a tree when he was a puppy, literally hanging. They had shot him in the side with looked to be bird shot, and had him hanging from a metal cable. And I healed him up. He's been with me ever since. That's why I say he's 9.5, 10 years old. Estimated he was probably 6 months old when I found him. Estimated, so he's in between 9 and 10, I'd say. Yeah, this one here thinks he's a damn Chihuahua though. He has an identity crisis for real. And then he wants to be a parrot and sit on your shoulder. What is up, Elvis Gunnerman Presley? Yep, finally met Messenger. I got you on Messenger. I got your message. Pitbull Rescue here. Yes, sir. And Jeff, I've got my grandkids. I got custody of my grandkids, and he's protective of them. I can put that 1 year old on the bed, and he'll get over to the other side of the bed so he can't crawl over to the edge. And if he sees him going to the edge, he'll take his nose and nudge him, but to where he rolls over and goes the other way. Hey, get on your blanket, not mine. Right there. There you go. You got your own blanket. Don't lay on mine, lay on yours. There you go. Lay on your own damn blanket. But he's a big old baby. That's all he is. He's a big baby. He sounds vicious. He'll bark, raise hell. I don't think he'd ever bite a soul, really, to be honest with you. His whole job is just to tell me to get ready. Hey, them little dogs is where it's at, bro. My Chihuahua will bite the shit out of you. The guy I met on Messenger is Elvis. It's not Elvis. Yeah, man, I love my dogs, man. I've always loved dogs. They damn sure there for you when nobody else is there. I can tell you that. And Pepper's run off 150-pound Yodis. Is that what you said? I believe it. We had to put ours down last spring. Not ready for another one. That was hard. Yeah, orange smoke. That is. That's hard. I've had one of the biggest ones I had a problem with, and I've been able to pull many out of parvo. But I had a blue pit, and it caught parvo. Took it to the vet. Instead of me treating it myself, I took it to the vet. They sent it back home. Seemed to be fine. Next day, it was gone. that quick. It's always hard when you have to put one down or one goes on you. And that's going to kill me with this one because pit bulls, their life expectancy isn't what like Chihuahuas are. Pit bulls generally 7 to 10 years on a pit bull. I don't know why, but their life expectancy isn't as high as Chihuahuas. But my male Chihuahua just passed last year. We had him 16 years. Hey, Paul, them ones that you don't know what they are, the mixed breeds are some of the best ones, bro. I don't mind me a good cur dog. They loyal as can be. Good Lord of mercy, 730 poops a year. Nah, I don't pick mine up. That's why I live out in the woods, bro. Mine will go out into the woods, take his dookie, and come back. He fertilizes the palmetto bushes. Jeff, that's the wildest thing too. I have never seen a dog back his ass up to a tree and shit on a tree, but this one will. He backs up to the tree and shits on the base of the tree. You got a sweet deal right there, yes sir. But yeah, I love it out here, man. What's up, Steve Leonard? How are you? But yeah, I love it out here. We have neighbors, but not like side by side neighbors. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's got property, so yeah, he's just fertilizing the tree. That's all, helping the tree grow. Catching this dog's poop? Hell no, hell no. Like if we go to the beach or something, like I'll take them to the beach or something every now and then. Now, if they do something out there, naturally I pick it up. I'm not gonna leave it out on the beach for somebody to step in. But like out here, nah, bro. If they're out here, they do what they do. Or if we travel or something and we take the dog with us, we'll clean up his poop then. He was seriously under the dog. That's a little much. I'd let the dog do his business, get me some little plastic gloves, and then scoop that shit up. You can't unsee it. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I saw I can't unsee. Back out on the cliff. Yes, sir. Bruce, I imagine it's beautiful where you are, too. All of that area. I'm not going to say where it's at because people are funny about that, but you know what I'm saying? All that area there is just beautiful. Simba, I have the Discord, but I got to go verify. It was working, and I was finding all you guys, and then it come back and told me because when I first did it, it asked me to use my phone number. I used my phone number and verified. Well, after I started getting in contact with all of y'all, now it's come back and it's wanting my email, and when I put in my email, it's telling me that it's already in use. It can't be. It's my email. So I gotta fix my Discord. This weekend, Fresno Beach, California, made a whole bunch of shorts. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bag on the front. I want my G, my Puerto Rican wife. Oh, Bear, if you got a Puerto Rican wife, you got a handful. Don't make them mad. Don't do it. Mister says, I'm free. Hold on. Watch out there for this. Nah. I think what it is I don't know what it is, but I'll get it figured out. But on if y'all see Discord pop up and you see a Papa 2, because that's what I'm gonna have to do. More than likely is use my backup email and do Papa Pew Pews 2, and I'll put like a hashtag behind it. That way y'all know it's me. But I'll finish setting that up because I was actually having fun on the Discord, and I'm finally starting to find people on Rumble also. Now that I know my shit's monetized over there, I finished setting my Rumble up because they monetized my videos and stuff already on Rumble. So I'm gonna do some stuff on Rumble for a little while. Jump back and forth. Guns, travels, entertainment, outdoor lifestyle channel. Well, see, Bruce, your cigar thing is a wonderful idea. And like I said, the name that everybody was talking, it sounds distinguished. And what I mean by that, like professional. Um, but I want to do more getting in because I do a lot of bushcraft, and I focus mainly on like dyeing arts, like preserving meats, canning vegetables, starting fires with all kind of different things. I make my own char cloth. I can use flint stones. I can make fire from almost anything. Kind of like the little short I put up of me using the striker to light the cigarette. I want to do stuff like that on my channel. Yeah, you got my Instagram. It's just under a different name. It's under my old business name. Well, see, I've never had. That's what's confusing me, Bruce. I've never had Discord. That was my first time ever trying, but that was the day I was so aggravated with YouTube and I couldn't get nothing to work right, and I think I messed something up. So I'll go back through it and try to fix it. But that was the day I was having that extreme bad day. I had to melt down on freaking YouTube because I couldn't get YouTube to work right. I couldn't get everything I touched went to shit that day. I have a striker on my leather, man. I sent you a message. Okay, bro, I'll look at it when I jump off here. I got all kind, man. I've got Papa Prepper. There you go. But yeah, I love doing that kind of stuff, man. I love like going out foraging for stuff. Just basically surviving on the bare minimum. But yeah, I got all kind of different ferrocium rods and just different ways of doing fire. Well, see, the way I registered Bruce was through my phone number, and now it's wanting me to verify my email. And when I put my email in, it's asking me to type in my password, and then nothing happens. I mean, it don't. But then again, I could have just been having a bad day. Change the password. They have 40 on their name. Gotcha. I'll keep doing it. Yeah, that day I was just happy. Sometimes you just got to back away and go back at another time, and that's what I done. I just backed away that day, left it, and I'll come back and check it out. Best way is to make a waterproof self-striking fire starter. Hey, that's cool too. I see 3PO. What is up? The one we were all talking about. The oh shit. What did we say? Everybody agreed on it. There was like five of us that you gave us three options, or somebody put three options, and we all chose the same option. It was shit. I can't remember now. What is up, Carl? Get to see your grandson today. Hell yeah. Learned that from the Indians. Yes, sir. What is up, Jack? Well, that's like any kind of rock, bro. As long as it's harder than the metal, and because that's what your sparks are, the little pieces of metal that's flying off every time you strike it. And that char cloth works great. Take you a pair of old blue jeans, cut it up, an Altoids tin, put a hole in it, put your material in that tin, close it, put it in the fire until the smoke quits coming out that hole, let it cool off, and you got char cloth. Then all it takes is one spark, blow it, and you got fire. All the goon tubers. Yeah, there's Discord channels for them, Bruce. There's several in here that's got Discords. I thought I was about the only antique person that didn't have a Discord. Pop a old school fire bundle from a dry couch. Yeah, yep. Brake fluid, windshield wiper fluid. You could use liquids and start fires. You have one because of people on here. See, that's mine. That's what I use Insta for. I use Insta so all of us can stay in contact. If I have to grab the tablet, like if we got somebody in here talking shit and I want to, hold on. Let me go back. Jack Anthony, it's not a Winchester. That's the Henry 22 lever action. That is the base model that I had custom Cerakoted and the woodwork custom done on it. Stinks like hell. About 3 names. I got you on that, bro. But not a lot. Yeah. They say some of them get rough. They say some of them discords, man, they be over there just abusing the hell out of one another. Sun coming over my mountains out in Cali. Time to get up. Yes, sir. I see 3PO, but I bet that's a beautiful sight seeing that sun coming through the mountains. You don't know what channel all the cool kids are using. Me neither, bro. I'm still trying to figure out YouTube, man. I do one thing at a time. That's like Insta. I don't put a whole lot of content on Insta. I use it to message you guys. That's all I use Insta for. Every now and then I'll put something up on it. All those very cool and respectful. Yeah. Yeah, all the ones that you mentioned. Yeah. I miss the Cali sunrise. To have all them bullshit politics, it sure is a beautiful place, though, man. If they would get rid of the bullshit politics, I'd head out there. Other than the fact that they say the earth moves under your feet, I don't know how I'd handle that. Insta turns you gay. Only thing I use Insta for, bro, is to literally message other people. Nope, I'm in Georgia, Jack. I'm in South Georgia, right above Jacksonville, Florida. Robbie's a Green Bay fan. Candy cane. Wait a minute. Candy cane can. You changed her name again? Staying away from the volcano. Hell yeah, I don't want to burn up, bro. I'll stay on the eastern side. I can deal with the hurricanes. I can deal with a little bit of wind. I can deal with a tornado. I don't know about the wildfires, the volcanoes, and the earth moving. That's just kind of, I don't know about that. Shit go to shaking and falling off shelves. I don't know what to do about that. Welcome Candy to the stage. Candy has been cloned. It is now Candy Cane Can. Oh, I could deal with the hurricanes, bro. We can run from them. That earth go to shaking. You can't run from that shit. Viking country. Hey, I like the Vikings. But I still like my little loser ass team, and everybody makes fun of me. But one day they're going to surprise y'all. One day them Raiders are going to have a team, and they're going to do something. I was in Big Storm in Tallahassee in 85. Yes, sir, Bruce. Florida gets hit a lot more than we do. Where we are, where I am in South Georgia, I'm in that big curve. Right before you get to Florida, I'm in that big curve. So it's like sitting 60 miles inland, and we have all these little barrier islands, little breakers out there. Most of the time, the storms either go north or south of us. We'll get outer bands. Where we get hit the worst is when they come across West Florida, when they hit the west coast of Florida and they come across the state and they come over Georgia. That's when we get nailed. The amount of sinkholes popping up is very alarming. Yep, that is very alarming. Felt the earthquake in Oakland back in the day. Yep. Desert Armory, what is up, Jerome? Welcome back to the world being awake. See, I don't know how I'd handle that either, Candy. A volcano blowing? I don't know how I'd do that. My ass be trying to get out of there quick, fast, and in a hurry, like. Appreciate that, Desert. Rebel, 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 move them bones. But people on this side of the country don't realize the fault line that we sit on. It hadn't had a. It's had a few little minor. Um, I call them trembles, little 2.0 magnitudes. You know, nothing major. But the last time it had a major one was I think 18 something. Um, but it's a major fault line that runs from the Carolinas all the way down into Florida. The chickens went to roosting during the day. I can only imagine, Candy, because when we had the wildfires about 10 years back, the Okefenokee was on fire, and it burnt over 100,000 acres. Um, Even 60 miles away, you could walk out during the full light of the day and it'd be dark. What's up, Christopher? Or Christoph. I'm sorry, Christoph. You could see it from the Florida coast. Yeah. Good Lord, point zero. So it's dead at. Yeah. I've never been in one, but they say it even messes with like your equilibrium and stuff, your balance and shit. I just don't know. Yeah, road split. Where was that in California? The earthquake and the overpass. I remember the the bridge or overpass or whatever collapsed and crushed the cars up underneath it. That was somewhere in Cali. I think I was a teenager when that happened. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, I think y'all can keep them plate shifters over there. uh, that was the Oakland earthquake. Phew, can't do it. Like I said, I can deal with the hurricanes. Yeah, I just keep the hurricanes, and every now and then we'll get a little tornado, but it ain't shit around here. The tornadoes around here drop for a second and then leave. But even coming through Tornado Alley, that shit was wild. I'm on a Greyhound bus, tornadoes off in the distance. Me sitting there tapping the bus driver on the back of the shoulder saying, "Tornado, tornado." And he keeps driving like, "Yeah, they come through here all the time." And he just keeps driving. Me out there in Wichita, Kansas ain't a ditch one to crawl in because everything already always taught us, during a tornado, you find a ditch and crawl in a ditch. That shit is flat as can be out there. Nothing but cornfields. Yeah, y'all don't get anything extreme over there. Yeah, we got some crazy shit that goes on in the U.S., man. Golden Gate. I'll get out that way eventually. I was trying to wait for them to change some of the gun laws so I can carry. Right now, I've got like, what is it, 30 something states that I can travel. I can't remember how many states has reciprocity. It's 30 something states anyway. Flipped the truck over. Shit. There's a video on YouTube. A truck going through a tornado, flipped that son bitch over, flipped him back on his wheels, and he kept driving. Hang on. Funny thing, I left my iron at home, but I feel very safe here because hardly anyone, other than the criminals, Bruce. I promise you, the criminals got theirs. But you got your head on a swivel and you're driving a vehicle, so you can use that if you have to. Just run their ass over and keep it moving. That should have been a commercial, right? But that was the weirdest feeling I had when I went to New York and I dropped my handguns off in Pennsylvania. So I went to New York. All I had was a pocket knife. That was the weird. Well, I see these guns. What's up? That was the weirdest feeling I ever had. You saw that clip too. That's what I'm saying, Mister. That was badass. What the truck flips over, lands back on its wheels, and he just drives off. As bad as I used to. Always watching, yes sir. Well, that's me, Bruce. When I go, even like parking lots before I go in a store, I ride around the parking lot, make sure everything looks copacetic before I park. Took you 5 years to buy that truck. Fucking tornadoes. I'm surprised Candy didn't lasso that bitch and ride it out. You took my truck, so I'm taking you, bitch. Come here. 14 folks in the chat. Yes, sir. Let's go, guys. Yeah, I know, Bruce. I just stay where I can carry. I I went up to New York into Manhattan and hung out for a day or two, and then got my ass back to the South where I can carry my firearm. You trying to deal with that level of sketch? But most of it, man, that's all you need is the ability to pay attention to what's going on around you. You know when something ain't right, and you can get the hell out there. Don't stick around. That's the biggest thing. And I've said it before. I say it again. That's the only thing I liked about COVID. That 6 foot rule. I ain't never liked nobody standing on top of me, man. That 6 foot was bad as fuck, man. Somebody got too close, you just let out a little cough, and you'd see them back up. Only thing I liked about COVID was that 6 foot rule. Outdoor Outlaws, welcome back. Good to see you. Welcome back, Outdoor Outlaws. My grandkids in there playing hide and go seek, but I don't see how they hide and being that damn loud. Yeah, for real, Paul Wick. I see government tags, I just move on somewhere else. You got it, Outdoor, man. You got this. Remember, every day is a new day. Keep a 12-foot bullwhip close by. Good Lord of mercy. Yeah, see, I don't do that either, Bruce. I don't want nobody, like if I've got the grandkids with me, um, or the wife, I make sure that I'm in that gap in between them. I don't want nobody breaking that group. That's like if we're walking, say by a road on a sidewalk or whatever. I'm by the road, they're on the other side. I don't let them walk. In other words, I'm the closest thing to whatever there is. But shit, my grandkids bite, so I use them as EDCs also. We hit the hour 5 and it didn't reset it, so we must have that problem with YouTube fixed. So that problem's fixed. Now let's see what else they can fix. I'm catching up to the chat, guys. Let's see. Went to Target. Texas to get the fuck out of this liberal ass state. They asked me if I wanted masks. So the dude behind me, but it started. Yeah, yeah. I was in Miami during part of the COVID thing, man, and some people had the mask, some people didn't. Outlaw, you got all kind of people in the comments. Comment, bro. If you need anybody, there's plenty of people in the chat, bro. That's one good thing about us, man. We hear, man. There's nothing else. Somebody that you can yell and scream at, and we'll sit here and listen. I see what's coming. Yeah, they do, bro. That's one good thing about the streams, and you can always generally find somebody 24/7. And YCD Guns, we here for you too, bro. All of y'all, man. We somebody to talk to, you know. Move as fast as you can. You have a platoon with you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 100% on that one, Candy. I felt that. I felt that 100%. And sometimes, I mean, and I know it's not everything, but just to have somebody to talk to, man, is to know that you're not by yourself. I mean, because every one of us in here been through something. You know, I mean, life's, and that's the shitty part of it. But the good thing is, the sun gonna rise that next day, and you're gonna wake up, and you're gonna keep pushing every day, and every day is gonna get a little easier and a little easier. Bruce can help you on that. I know Bruce got information on that. IC3PO. Mister got you too. Obi-Wan, PSA, BCA, BCM, primary arms, midway. Well, see, that's what I say about the YouTube family, man. It got me through. It kicked you out. Simba said, "Fucker, kick me out. I'm back." Damn it, Simba. But I'm constantly doing that. Like, I'll try to type something, I'll kick myself out of somebody's chat, have to come back in. Yeah, Palmetto, man, I don't know how they doing some of the deals they're doing. Bro, they got some cheap shit. 19 folks. Holy shit. That second hour, guys, that's what I'm telling you. That second hour, I seem to be getting more views on the second hour than I do the first. Y'all double tap them screens. Go check out the brothers commenting here, guys. Sub to their channels. Bruce Banner, Paul Wick, Mr. 556, Candy Cane. All the brothers that you see commenting. Jelly Roll has helped you stay sober. I like Jelly. Mister, look up now. If you like Jelly Roll, one of his pastors is David Manning. He's got a group called Change Music. Look up Change Music. David Manning. Listen to some of that, bro. 100%. Already on it. They got a group. They got a song called "Stuck in My Ways," and listen to that song, bro. Change Music, "Stuck in My Ways." Haven't been sleeping well. My boss has been letting come in 2 hours early and get extra bread. Hell yeah, bro. Make that money while you can. God knows we all need it right now. That time's tough. Things are expensive. Party's good too, mister. You don't know as many people as I can. Boy, I got a lot of work to do. Ain't that right, Bear? A lot of work. Oh, shit. I know this has been a very unproductive weekend for me. Yeah, woke up on the wrong side of the truck, man. Ain't that right? Oh, but yeah, that chain music badass, man. When you start listening to his stuff, and like I said, he's one of Jelly's pastors. I know him. He's a cool dude. They're out of Tennessee. He got a yard to cut today. There you go. Make that extra bread. Bro, that was me in my drinking days. Yep. Yep, yep. 23 folks in the chat. Welcome to everybody. Thank y'all. You would carry me. Have you ever been in a honey? Yep, I sure have. Me and my dog. Hold on. What about the trampoline? I missed that part. Pass out on the trampoline. Bro, the worst I ever done was pass out in my mother in law's backyard. Woke up. I don't know why I had a habit when I'd get drunk and pass out. One, my wife would leave me laying wherever I passed out. That was the deal. Two, for some reason in my sleep, I'd tear off all my damn clothes. I woke up in my mother-in-law's backyard with her with a flashlight standing over me, talking about, you okay? I said, I will be when you turn that damn flashlight off. Bruce said, just buy the PSA Freedom for 400. Damn, that's a good price. Hold on, whoa, back up, Bruce. Where'd you find that at? PSA Freedom for 400. Okay, Jaden, you are right to an extent. When I first got that Citadel, yes, I had a few issues. I had to break it in, but I also had to get the right ammo. If it the AR platforms like the hot ammo. It does not like to run the cheap stuff. Once you get through that initial hiccup, that one there runs perfectly fine. So yeah, I had a love hate relationship with that damn Citadel, and I'm still a pump shotgun person. However, that one there runs decent now. Bro, what is that stripping in my sleep shit though? That's what I'm saying, bro. With this one, you're gonna shoot high brass. It don't like low brass. Like right now, double aught, I'm running the Hornady double aught buck, 1,600 feet per second. That's what I run in that one, and it'll cycle every one with no problem. It also doesn't like 2 3/4 inch as much as it does the 3 inch. Yep, yep, you're right, Bruce, 100%. Also, though, like I was saying, Bruce, the 3 inch Magnum shells load in a lot better than the 2 3/4. Black Aces double aught works well. You know, I haven't tried any of the Black Aces shells. None of them. Once again, though, a lot of our options, unless you order offline, are limited here. What's up, Betty? Get it. Them Iver Johnsons are excellent, and they're getting harder and harder to find. I still have some Iver Johnsons that not only say Iver Johnson, but they say Iver Johnson and Cycle Works. I've got a 22 and a shotgun. They both say Iver Johnson and Cycle Works. Yeah, it'll run. You're right, Bruce. That's what I'm saying. I had to change. Um, I, I don't even run the 1300s. I run the 1600s now. 3.5 thumps. Also Mossberg 935. Yep. Our shotties don't like 3 inch. They only run good on 2 3/4. See, I like the 2 3/4. That's what I run in my MAV and my Mossberg 500. But I like the AR platform because it doesn't kick as hard as that Mossberg 500. Nope, not tried Noble Sport ammo either. Most of what we get around here, like I said, unless you order an offline, you're getting the Spartans, you're getting the Federals, you're getting some Hornady every now and then. Um, you're not getting a whole lot of options. Not in South Georgia. Monkeys have arrived. Catch y'all later. The kids are there. Okay, got you, Candy. Be careful. Be safe. Enjoy your time with the kids. Updated my arms list. Officially at 100. Yes, sir. Screw a Remington 1100. Ragged damn gun made me look like a damn fool. Oh shit. I like my number 4 buck over 1300 feet per second for home defense loads. Caliber pellets that don't over penetrate. Okay. Number 4 buck. Stay dangerous. What's up? Yeah, I like number 4, Bruce. I like my double lot, but I like number 4. My 1100 made me look like a damn fool, and then it ended up being the rifle or something in the barrel. They sent me a new one and had no more problems. Triple aught 8 pellet. See, I like 8 pellet compared to the 9 pellet. That's just me though. At the job, ready to get off. I get it, Dangerous. How much longer you got, bro? Yeah, yeah, that's the velocity of a slug. But look at this. Hang on, Bruce. These things are freaking awesome. They're critical defense, double aught buckshot, 2 3/4 inch, 8 pellets, 1,600 feet per second. I don't know if it's blurred out, but you might be able to see it. It's 1,600 feet per second, but they're critical defense double aught buck. Them jokers are badass. Got your new pew pew yesterday. Did you get to go shoot it, or are you just playing with it right now? Dangerous. You said you got the what was it? Another 5.7. No, it's double up book, bro. 100%. It's double up. It's the same size as my federal on the inside. It's double up. That's Hornady Critical Defense double up. It got that box what 3 weeks ago. Let me see. Hold on. Let me open it. Even on the shell, double aught buck, and the pellets look to be the same size as my double aughts. Yep. No, no, no. This ain't 8 pellet. This is Yeah, it is. It's 8 pellets. You're right. It's 8 pellets. I thought it was 9. Yeah, it's 8 pellets. Yeah. My I've got some federal and 8 pellet also double aught buck. And let's see. The military grade's 9 pellets. The Spartan's 8 pellets. Yep. No, I like the 1100 bear. I had one that had a faulty barrel or something. Um, it I walked out in the field to walk the dogs out, and deer jumped up. They said it looked like Indians circling a wagon. I'm sitting there firing every shot out that 1100. Never cut a hair, and I was within 25 yards. Never cut a hair on the first deer. They ragged me for hours, and I kept telling them it's the gun. Well, at the end of the day, we got to the camp, and they set up a 5 gallon bucket because they kept ragging me, saying I couldn't shoot. Everybody took that gun. They got as close as 5 feet to that bucket and never put a pellet in it. Finally, come to find out it had a problem, and basically it was like a Elmer Fudd deal. The pellets were rolling out the end of the barrel. Luckily, they said luckily it didn't explode in my hand. Yes, I love my Super X. My Winchester Super X, I absolutely love. But they're basically the same thing as these military grades. Um, well, I can't reach them guys. I'd have to go in the safe. But yeah, I've got the Super X in the safe. Well, I got Super X double aught. What does the title mean? It's a news article. A Trump appointee, Supreme Court judge ruled that against Trump about sending the National Guard into Portland, Oregon. He said that we live in a constitutional America, not a martial law America. Yep, the right velocity and right gauge and velocity for your application. Mainly what I use mine for is deer hunting, so and home defense. I've got some pretty cool slugs too. I like them sabot rounds. I love to play around with them sabot slugs. Yeah, I'm gonna look them up. Um, there's another one that I saw the other day that's Hornady that I want to try, and I'm gonna go back to Academy and see if they still got them. I can't even remember what they are, but they're basically like extreme penetrator. I'm gonna see what the hell they all about. But they were running what, almost 1,800 feet per second, and then the bolo rounds are a lot of fun, but you can't hardly find them. Yeah, the 870, bro. That's why the Remington 870, the Mossberg 500, and my Maverick 88 are my would be my go tos all day long. Why can't you use Hornady's dangerous? Had a dog named Zab. Hold on, let me back up because I missed something Bruce said. Hold on. My issue was shouting for home defense. Too damn loud to shoot indoors. Bros, I'm opposite, Bruce. For some reason, that 12 gauge shot doesn't hurt my ears nowhere near as much as that 9 millimeter, or even sometimes the 22, according to what round I'm shooting. I guess the deeper boom don't bother me as much as that loud crack. You know, that high pitched crack. Oh yeah, now that ain't no doubt. Running that barrel through the. But see, I use a different mentality with that, Bruce. I'm not clearing the house with a 12 gauge. Now, if, the way we have our family plan set up, everybody runs to the safe room. When they get to the safe room, then once again it's me in a fixed position with the barrel pointed at the door. I'm not going to clear the house. I'm in one position with the light off to where I can see you as you walk through the door. That's the way I'm using my shotgun as far as home defense. If I'm clearing the house, I'm grabbing a handgun. Make your ears bleed. Yeah, yeah, I can see that. That's why I keep literally right here beside me. And I know in a self defense situation you don't have time, but if I'm getting in a fixed position, I do. I keep a set of just basic plugs laying right here beside me at all time. That way, if I grab the shotgun, I can throw the plugs in real quick. Yep, that's what I'm saying. I take defensive position to hold it. Ooh, I'm a shoddy person. Plus, I like shotties, but I prefer a stock on my shotguns. I don't care for pistol grips, but I do prefer a shotgun over a rifle. What?
They've gotten where they fight all the time.
What, Jennifer? I'm on live.
Hold on. I got Emily on the phone. She says they're working. They had to end up going to work. She says she um, could come after 5, but it's raining, so we'd have to go get her.
Call me later.
Or did we want to do it tomorrow?
Let's do it tomorrow. That works. You get off at 4. You got to remember that's a long day.
Gotta remember it's a long day. I don't get off till 4.
But that works. Let's do it tomorrow.
That'll work.
Hang on, Dangerous. Hang on one second, guys. Sorry, my daughter was calling in about her visitation, so I had to answer some questions. Stay dangerous. Check your last comment. Let me go up, Dangerous. Hold on. Sorry, I got side tracked. I can only use rifle slugs. Can't shoot sabot slugs. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, okay, I got what you're saying. That's right, mister. I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake. Oh, where has my little Jake gone? Oh, where can he be? See, my wife prefers ARs. I prefer shotguns. I'll take that damn 88 with an 18.5 inch barrel, and I'll work that bitch like you work your AR. All right. Plus, have a good day, bro. Go to the range. Have you a good time. You prefer the 5.7. As long as you're not using a damn hollow point, damn thing won't feed it. Fucking Ruger 5.7. Charge me 800 cheeseburgers and then drop the price to 400. I'm still salty about Ruger. That was some real bullshit. Damn, we still running 18 folks in the chat. Hell yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go. This second hour seems to be where it's at, folks. You traded your 12 for a 9 milli. Ooh. Yeah, I've got my 9 millis, but I'm gonna keep me a 12. Even if it ain't nothing but a single shot, I'm gonna keep me a 12. And I got a damn single shot 12 gauge with one of the longest damn barrels I've ever seen in my life. I ain't measured the barrel, but I bet you it's at least every bit of 30, if not longer. You just got rid of it because it rusts too much when you EDC it. Oh, you have it still, yeah. Oh, okay, Betty. I'll be here. I got the phone on Do Not Disturb. That's why nobody can call in. Everybody, all the usuals are blowing up my phone today, Betty. So I got the phone turned off. And you already knew I was on live, so you could reach me on live. Have more rounds in my 9 than my 12. Not really, mister, because um, about the same diameter. Double alt's about the same diameter. So if you run it, say 8 pellets, that's 8 little 9 millimeters you pumping out of one shot. Oh, don't get me wrong, AR platform's wonderful. We got plenty of you. You can ask Betty who just stopped in. We got plenty of ARs. We got 308s. We got 5.56. We got 300 blackouts. We got plenty of ARs. We got. I keep telling y'all about the Tika with the can on it. Betty can vouch. We got plenty of them. And Benelli's. We just don't show them as much. This is a budget gun channel. Nah, 12 gauge at 20 yards ain't gonna spread much. That's why I like them, man. Um, it's not like Bruce. How can I word what I want to say and not sound like an asshole? It's not like the movies, where you see and they shoot and they take out 8 foot of. No, it's not that way, bro. I shot a pumpkin with what is that round? The Defender round. Winchester Defender. I shot a pumpkin at 15, 20 yards, and literally what perfect hole all the way through it. It looked like a slug went through it. I mean, maybe a little bit bigger than a silver dollar. Clint Smith, bro, watch his videos. I will. You can't have this one. Oh, I keep ammo. That's one thing I'm gonna keep. I keep ammo. When I run below 1,000 rounds, to me, I'm out. That's like right now. I need to go to town to Academy and pick up a couple boxes of 380 because I'm running low on 380. And be it I've started carrying the 380s more of pocket pistols. I need to get some more 380, especially lead heads, because can't go shooting when I'm down to less than 100 rounds. I need to order some offline and go ahead and get me a pallet. Then I'll get another mixed ammo pallet, some 9, some 380, some 45, 45 long colt. That's what I need. I need some more of these babies right. Let me find them. I need some more of these babies right here. 45 long colt. Yeah, Bear, let's see, I've got 4,000 rounds of federal 9 millimeter lead heads. They're hang on, let me move this stuff around so I can read. 115 grain. And then I've got 1,000 rounds of Hornady critical defense and critical duty. Yeah, that's a big old BB. I love that 45 long colt rounder, man. I love it. Those are the words of Clint Smith. Yes, sir, mister. Yes, sir. Um, got all kind of barrel links. I only own one ARP with a short barrel. Everything else is all long barrels. Scroll up, Papa. Got you. Hold on. I'm around 70,000 rounds. Holy shit, Carl, you got a militia. Wait, who said scroll up? Mister. Hold on, mister. Exactly. Exactly. You're talking about you can't have just one, right? Is that what you're talking about? Or 2 mags on standby. Yeah. Sorry, I lost track there for a minute. Was dealing with a text message on the other phone. Got 600 rounds of 45. I'm getting low on 45. I'm down to less than 200 rounds of 45. And the 45 long cold, I've only got 50. But only thing I got with a 45 long cold is that 1863 Colt Navy. So it's not like it gets shot a lot. So, but to answer the other question, most of my barrels are 14. No, he meant to. I didn't see it. I don't see it. I'm going up and up and up. I don't see the quote. Put it back in the chat. That way I can see it. Unless it's way the fuck up here and I missed it somehow. Yeah, I don't see it, guys. I'm entitled to a slow day too, mister. Damn it. Put the quote back in, mister. I didn't see. I don't see it, bro. I saw the one where it says you can't have just one. I even read that in the chat. How's it going, Larry? What is up today? Me, I'm in the middle of a busy, unproductive weekend. It has rained all weekend and I haven't got shit done. But it will be okay. I got all week next week to get it done. And I graduate my training courses Thursday. So finally, no more Zoom classes. And move on to whatever they want me to do next. The next set of hoops they want me to jump through. Fun, fun, fun. Yes, sir, Bear. Thank you for stopping in and engaging in the chat, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate all y'all. Read it. It's not there, bro. Your last comment says, damn it, Bruce. Or thank you, Bruce. Bruce says, y'all making me work. Above Bear. Okay, let me go. Bear. I got Larry. Bruce. Mister. Just below Paul. Scroll up, Papa. I'm going back. Bruce Banner. It's about whatever you're comfortable with. Mister. Those are the words of Clint Smith. Paul Wick. Andrew Hall. Bear, I keep a big stock. Stay dangerous. Carl. Mr. Clint Smith, bro, just watch his videos. Paul, stay dangerous. Bruce, Mr. 2 mags on standby. Mr. I have a 30 mag in my PDW. Betty, Bruce, have more rounds in my 9 and my 12. Have it still, keep going. I traded my 12 for a 9. That part. Paul. And I'm all the way up to where you said like training day. Yeah, I went all the way up, bro. Up to where you said shooting indoors. I went through every comment. Hog balls. Is that what you're talking about? I went back through the whole freaking chat, bro. I read every chat as I went up, bro. I read every chat, miss, I swear. I just read it out loud. Click on his name, go to channel activity, okay? Hang on. Channel activity. Bro, it literally did not post on my side. I see every one of his chats. Okay, hold on. Nope. Okay, well, you went too far. Laughing my ass off too far. Above bear. Damn it, read. Read it. Damn it, thank you for just below Paul. Scroll up, Papa. Those are the words of Clint Smith. Clint Smith, bro, just watch his videos. Two mags. I have 30 round mag. Have more rounds in my. This is all the chats from this live. I traded my 12.49. That part, like training day. Banner shooting a 12 gauge indoor sucks. Hog balls. My shoddy keyhole Sabbath. Simba. I picked my Super 8 slugs. Federal flight. All mine triple alt buck. I can only find triple alt buck. Literally, I'm telling you, I've got all the chats right here. It didn't come through on my side somehow or another. That's what I'm saying. YouTube fucking with it. This is funny as fuck right now. Wow. But nah, I went back and looked, and I just pulled up every chat. God damn you! We've had a lot of chats. Let me see something real quick. Let me check my. Make sure I'm not back on. Nope, I'm on all messages. Well, fuck it, repost it. Now I want to see what the hell it was. Why the fuck YouTube didn't let me see it? Now I'm offended, YouTube. But Blicky's Discord, they're doing some awesome thing. You'll try one more time, Bruce. Your turn. I read pretty damn well, so I knew I wasn't missing it. And I try to keep up with the chat for the most part. Pay attention, I'm watching. Fucking posted at 3 times. Bruce, I'm telling you, I just read off everyone. Did you post it too? Let me go to Bruce. Go to channel activity. I'm gonna read every comment. Channel activity. Shovel. It says fucking post it 3 times. Shovel. The bullwhip. Guys, there's nothing about a quote. I don't know why it's not coming through. This stupid shit. Oh shit, fuck it. Let me back up. They are running a podcast, all types of stuff, channel activities. He may be from southern Georgia, but he ain't literate. Bro, no, it's not on my shit for real, for real. Patience, young grasshopper. Literally, it blocked the comment for some reason. And why it's blocking it, I don't know. Simba says he don't see it either. I went and looked. I don't see it. And I pulled Bruce up individually and you up individually, and I don't see that comment. That fucking dumb shit. You just posted it before week, and it's not there. Dead ass. I'm back to where you said, okay, I'll try one more time. Bruce, your turn. Then I got Simba. I know. I got Mista. Pay attention. I got Bruce Banner. Fucking posted it all 3 times. Paul Wick. They are running a podcast. All types of stuff. And a channel for channels to promote themselves. Simba. He may be from southern Georgia, but he ain't literate. Patience, young grasshopper. That's Wick. I don't see it either, Simba. Mista. I just posted it. Simba, they blocked mine. Talking about a certain round. YouTube don't like Clint quotes, apparently. It's there. You can't see it then. Who sees it in all caps? That's my point. I don't know what the hell's going on. I even pull you up individually. UGA changed their football stadium to artificial grass to keep the cheerleaders from grazing at halftime. Robbie, they are blocking certain comments. I see it in all caps. I don't. That's not making no sense. So why would they block a quote? That's fucking bastards. But I can literally I can pull up you. Focus, what's up? Paul Wick says he don't see it either though, for real. But I just pulled up both of y'all. Yeah, I just pulled up both of y'all. Like, Mr. Watch this. I'm gonna pull up your name. Y'all hold on for a second on watch. And I'm gonna go to channel activity, right? Channel activity. Now I'm gonna come down here. I can see every comment you've made on this chat. I can go back to the very beginning. Every comment you've made. We'll start at the last one. It says, who sees it in all caps? Is there, you can't see it then. Just posted it before week. Pay attention. Okay, I'll try one more time. Bruce, your turn. You're the only one not seeing it. This is funny fucking right now. Or this is funny as fuck right now. Nope. Okay, well, you went too far. Laughing my ass off too far. Above bear. Damn it, read. Read it. Damn it, thank you, Bruce. Just below Paul, needing ammo. Scroll up, Papa. Those are the words of Clint Smith. Clint Smith Pro, just watch his videos. And 2 mags on standby. I have 30 mag in my PDW. Have more rounds in my 9 than my 12. No, I have it still. I traded my 12 for a 9. That part, like training day, I'm surgical with this bitch. Banner shooting a 12 gauge. Hog balls. My shoddy keyhole Savage slugs. Simba, that's for a fully rifle barrels. I pick you on my 12 gauge ammo. Super X slugs, Federal Flight, 8 pellet, all mine, triple aught buck. I can only find triple aught buck, never seen double aught buck. See, I'm reading every message that you put in the whole chat. It blocked it for some reason. I don't know why, but it did. His rifle puts holes through people. Yeah, yeah. I don't know what's going on. Is it the one that I hear all the time? Though pistols put holes in people, rifles put holes through people. Is that what you're trying to say, though, or am I wrong? My comments were disappearing from the chat. Is somebody taking them out the chat, or is? Yeah, Bruce, I got that quote. Gotcha, gotcha. Well, no, I've just heard it before. That's why I knew it. When Bruce just put what he put, he worded it the way he worded it. I know the quote because I hear it all the time. His rifles put holes through people. But yeah, Bruce, yours isn't on there saying it. Neither is his. So maybe it's the way it was worded that YouTube censored it. That's the only thing I can figure. Yeah, yeah, I get it now. I, I should have done that to start with. Matter of fact, let me fix that fucking problem real quick. Hold on, guys. Bear with me for a minute. I'll fix that problem right now. Let them censor your ass now, mister. Let them censor your ass now, Bruce. Hold on. Bruce, you next, right here. Now let them censor your asses. Here you go. Censor what they say now. Now comment. They can't censor you now because you're fucking moderators. Moderators in blue can say what they want to and it don't get censored. If you're not a moderator and you say the wrong thing, YouTube can censor you. I should have thought about that to start with. Moderators, it does not censor them. I wasn't thinking about that. But yes, if you're not a moderator and you say the wrong thing, it'll block it on my side. Oh, that's right. You said they took some of your stuff off too, though, Simba. But I got people all the time sending me messages that they said something in chat. Weak. But yeah, we had an hour 59, fellas. When we hit the 2 hours, I'm gonna go ahead and end this one because we down to 4 people and it's I got to get some shit done. But love you guys, man. Y'all been a ball today. I've enjoyed it, and maybe one of y'all go live in a little while and I can hop on y'all's chat, get some shit done. Maybe copyright. You know what, Bruce? That might be it. It might be copyrighted. Hell, I don't know. But yeah, I watched the short the other day and I loved this. I loved the saying, and I was like, shit, that's how I remembered it. Have a blessed one, y'all. Stay strapped. Keep one in the tube. Pay attention to your surroundings and always be blessed. Love you guys. I'll see y'all in a little bit.